Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Believe it or not, in a little over 2 weeks, Jacob Fatu will be making his SummerSlam debut. Adam Pearce revealed that he will face a 32-year-old star inside a steel cage at the biggest event of the summer. Since SummerSlam 2025 is 2 nights, things have to be a lot bigger and better. Jacob Fatu was arrested early on in SmackDown as a person of interest following an unexpected opening segment, where Tonga Loa was seemingly involved in a car crash. Fatu was the person accused of causing the crash, although he was later proven to be not guilty. Adam Pearce came out. Nick Aldis was off this week, after Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso took out Solo Sikoa's MFT, and announced that Fatu vs Sikoa will take place for the United States title at SummerSlam 2025. The 32-year-old Solo Sikoa will be defending the title inside a steel cage. This is a huge match for Fatu in his SummerSlam debut, and many will be hoping to see the Samoan Werewolf regain his United States Championship from Solo Sikoa. However, the numbers game can still play an advantage as the rest of the group can stand at ringside to prevent an exit from the door. However, if Fatu escapes from the top of the cage, there isn't too much anyone can do, including the imposing Taya Tonga. WWE fans are always looking forward to the surprises that the company saves for its biggest shows, and SummerSlam has historically delivered jaw-dropping matches that leave a lasting impression. In 2025, the tradition is set to continue in a massive way, as WWE Raw General Manager Adam Pearce has officially announced that Jacob Fatu will be stepping into one of the most dangerous match types in wrestling history, a steel cage. His opponent? A 32-year-old star who has been carving out his place in the company and is now ready for the biggest opportunity of his career. This announcement has immediately shaken the WWE universe and added a new layer of excitement to what is already expected to be one of the most stacked SummerSlam cards of all time. Jacob Fatu's meteoric rise in WWE. Ever since Jacob Fatu, a proud member of the legendary Anoa'i wrestling dynasty, debuted in WWE, fans knew he was something special. Known for his mix of raw power, speed, and daredevil athleticism, Fatu brought the same intimidating aura that his family has been known for across generations. When he first arrived, many compared him to his cousins the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and Roman Reigns, but Jacob Fatu has quickly proven that he is not just another member of the family tree, he is a force entirely on his own. From his devastating Samoan splash to his uncanny ability to dominate in chaotic matches, Fatu has quickly become a fan favorite, despite his brutal in-ring style. Now, he is set to face one of the most dangerous challenges of his young WWE career, surviving inside a steel cage. Adam Pearce drops the bombshell. The announcement came during a tense segment on Monday Night Raw, where Adam Pearce, the on-screen authority figure, addressed the growing tensions between Jacob Fatu and his rival. The rivalry has been escalating for weeks, with backstage brawls, run-ins during matches, and constant verbal attacks. Pearce finally decided that enough was enough. Taking center stage, he declared, "SummerSlam is about the biggest battles and the biggest moments. And if you two want to settle this, then you're going to do it the right way. At SummerSlam 2025, Jacob Fatu will go one-on-one with his opponent inside a steel cage. No interference, no excuses, no running. Just the two of you locked in until the best man wins." The WWE universe erupted with excitement. A steel cage match is rare on a stage as big as SummerSlam, which makes this feud one of the marquee attractions for the event. Why the steel cage stipulation matters. A steel cage is more than just 4 walls of chain link. It represents the end of running, hiding, or relying on outside help. For decades, WWE has used the cage as a way to settle bitter rivalries. From Hulk Hogan vs. King Kong Bundy at WrestleMania 2 to Bret Hart vs. Owen Hart at SummerSlam 1994. Cage matches have stood the test of time as ultimate grudge match showdowns. For Jacob Fatu, this stipulation could be a blessing and a curse. His high-flying ability means he could scale the cage to pull off death-defying moves, but it also leaves him vulnerable to the crushing brutality of being trapped with a ruthless opponent. For his 32-year-old rival, the cage might level the playing field and allow him to expose Fatu's weaknesses. The 32-year-old star, a career-defining opportunity. The identity of Jacob Fatu's opponent, referred to as the 32-year-old star, has become one of the most discussed topics online. Whoever he is, this opportunity could define his entire WWE career. At 32, he is in the prime of his athletic life, And facing someone as dominant as Jacob Fatu in a marquee SummerSlam match could either propel him to the next level or crush his momentum entirely. The steel cage stipulation suggests that this feud has become personal. Whether the opponent has been disrespected by Fatu, attacked by him in recent weeks, or simply wants to prove himself against one of WWE's most dangerous newcomers, one thing is certain: the stakes are sky high. Potential candidates for the match. Fans have already begun speculating who this 32-year-old star could be. Several names stand out. Carmelo Hayes, 32 and 2025, a breakout star from NXT, Hayes has proven himself against the very best. His speed and charisma would make him a perfect foil for Fatu inside a cage. Ricochet, turning 32 and 2025, known for his unmatched aerial ability, Ricochet vs Fatu would be a dream matchup of high-flying athletes who aren't afraid to put their bodies on the line. Montez Ford, also 32 and 2025, with his popularity and energy, Ford could be a huge draw in a singles match of this magnitude, especially if WWE is ready to push him as a top singles competitor. Whoever it is, Adam Pearce clearly believes this is a rivalry worthy of SummerSlam's biggest spotlight. How this match could shape SummerSlam 2025. SummerSlam is often called WWE's biggest party of the summer, but it is also a stage where careers are made. Think of The Undertaker vs. Bret Hart in 1997, Brock Lesnar dismantling John Cena in 2014, or Seth Rollins cashing in at SummerSlam 2015. This event has always been about monumental moments. If Jacob Fatu wins inside the steel cage, it will cement him as one of WWE's most unstoppable forces and potentially set him up for a future World Championship match. On the other hand, if his 32-year-old opponent pulls off the upset, it could be the start of a new main event run for someone the company believes in long-term. Either way, the WWE Universe wins, because this match is guaranteed to deliver drama, brutality, and unforgettable visuals. Fan reactions. Social media exploded immediately after Pearce's announcement. Fans on X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram flooded timelines with reactions. Jacob Fatu in a cage at SummerSlam? Take my money. If Montez Ford is the 32-year-old star, this could steal the whole show. WWE is booking Fatu like a monster. Whoever faces him in a cage is in trouble. The buzz around the match is undeniable, and it has already become one of the most anticipated bouts heading into SummerSlam weekend. Adam Pearce's announcement has set the stage for one of the most brutal and high-stakes matches of 2025. Jacob Fatu's dominance will be tested against a 32-year-old star inside the unforgiving steel cage, where neither man can escape the consequences of their feud. For WWE fans, this is the kind of match that makes SummerSlam unmissable. It is not just about victories or losses, it is about proving who can survive the cage and leave with their legacy intact. As the road to SummerSlam 2025 continues, anticipation will only grow. And when the bell rings, Jacob Fatu and his opponent will have the chance to etch their names into WWE history in one of the most dangerous environments ever created.